Coming off a tough loss at St. Anne's Belfield, the Archbishop Spalding Cavaliers enter the ballgame ranked 16th in the country, and they have a great opportunity here today to get back on track against the number 13 ranked Pioneers from Western Reserve Academy. I'm Tyler Lucky. So great to be here with you today, here from Severn, Maryland, as we are just about set to go in one of the bigger high school lacrosse matchups here this week. This should be a ton of fun. Western Reserve Academy, they will be wearing green here on St. Patrick's Day. They enter this ball game 3-0 under Coach Dylan Sheridan, who's really turned this program around. And for Spalding, they will enter 2-1 under head coach Evan Huckle. Big story for Spalding in their loss to St. Anne's Belfield on Saturday was at the dot. They really struggled. Let's see if they can pick things up here today. They won just 9 of 25 on Saturday. Meanwhile, Dylan Sheridan takes a lot of pride in this face-off unit that he has here coming from Ohio. It will be Gentry Curtis, the junior face-off man in green. He's headed to Syracuse. He will face off here at the middle of the field against Tyler Kelly. And we are underway here on this Tuesday. The face-off win goes to Western Reserve Academy. And the pass is going to get all the way over to the far side. Good start here for the Pios. Kellen Bladen will pass it into the middle for Shatterly. Headed to High Point. Subs are going to come in here off the bench for the visitors. Wearing number 25, that is Noah Gellert. He's going to work his way into the middle, pass it over to the far side. Spalding's defense looking to get things going early. A great cut inside and a goal. It gets waved off. No goal. It was Darcy Mweg who tried to cut inside and score. Spalding gets the whistle, and they will now take things here into the offensive zone with Adam Schwab passing it behind the goal to Gavin Carpenter. Brady Moth, the man to watch, wearing number 4 here in white. This is Ryan Sullivan, a pass to Adam Schwab. 12 points this season. He leads the team. 9 goals, 3 assists. Zach Gutierrez. Coach Sheridan loves these shorties that he's got on this defense, but a wild pass from Gutierrez out of play will give Western Reserve back the ball. Western Reserve trying to start things off here. The right foot, they have been fantastic so far this season. Just came down and took care of St. Mary's the other day. They will play Loyola later on this week. 3 games against MIAA opposition here on this road trip from Ohio. Teddy Kakris is going to come in here off the bench wearing number 2. He's headed to Denison. Jake Gugino is headed to Hobart. He's going to work his way through and score through the 5-hole. And the Pioneers, they're not going to get this one taken off the board. They strike first. They lead it 1-0. Fantastic start from the team coming in from Ohio. Just a great solo run by the senior who stuffs it through the legs there of the goalie, Golubowski. And to the dot we go. Back underway here at the dot. It will be a win there for Coleman McNamara. He is headed to Towson. There are 3 D1 commits at the dot for Western Reserve. And that pass gets away, but a flag flew. And it's going to stay here with the Pioneers.
Offsides.
So the Pioneers are going to be man up for the first time here in this game.
30 seconds.
It's going to be a penalty on Adam Schwab. Let's see what the Pioneers can do. They're looking to strike here for a second time. Hold up their lead. Pass goes behind for Gurguino. That's the only goal so far in this game. He's getting pressured by Sawyer Grant. Make passes low to Hunter Harris, one of the captains on this team. Captains voted by the team. Harris fires it back over to the far side. He's got it in the middle. Spalding have killed the penalty. Still looking to get the stop, though. Sandin cuts through and scores. He paints the far corner and makes it 2-0. Kobe Sandin headed to Jacksonville. The junior midi strikes for Western Reserve. And a nice move here to beat the shorty. And a great finish there to the far post. A perfect start here for Western Reserve. They lead it 2-0. A whistle will go. A violation on Spalding. 3 faceoffs, 3 wins for the Pioneers. Pass will go all the way over to the far side for Bladden. Talked to both coaches yesterday. Both of them emphasized the importance of possessions in this game. So far, we've seen Spalding have just one trip down the field with the ball. Ended quickly on a bad pass. Western Reserve already up 2-0. Good defense there to push him back behind the goal. Comes to the front. That gets knocked away. It will stay here with Western Reserve. This goes all the way across the field for Bladden. And gets it back. Shatterly. Bladden down low, and what a finish. Dunked home by Gellert. And the future Buckeye makes it 3-0. What a start for Western Reserve. And this offense is humming. A great pass down low. Fight here for the ground ball. Western Reserve comes away with it yet again, but it gets knocked free. And finally, Spalding will come away with it. They can set up their offense. There's so much talent here for Spalding going forward. We just haven't seen much of them today because it's been dominated by the Pioneers. Spalding finally set things up. Gutierrez passes it back for Freddie Mullet, the captain, headed to Maryland. He's going to come around the far side. Tries to shake off the defender, but he doesn't have space to shoot. Going to turn to the front. Here's the pass for Brody Moss. Moss now will take it behind. This is Schwab. Up top here for Ryan Sullivan. Sullivan behind the goal. Mullet directing traffic. Shot clock winding down. Mullet needs a big hit. Still has the ball in his sick. Mullet across the field. Schwab fires it. And it gets blocked down. Picked back up and in. And Spalding are on the board with Gutierrez. His 5th goal of the year. See, the ball gets knocked down. Gutierrez is there to scoop it up, dunk it home. So 5 goals, 3 assists now in the season for Gutierrez.
Zach Gutierrez, unassisted.
To the dot we go. Gets knocked back. Mr. Reserve couldn't scoop it. But a violation here on Spalding is going to give the Pioneers the ball. So again, the dot was certainly a big priority for Western Reserve Academy coming into this game. Dylan Sheridan was very confident with what he has had there so far this season. Talked about how important it is to win those battles, to have as many possessions as possible against a team as talented as Spalding. Gellert passes it behind. To the front it goes. A rip and a goal. Hunter Harris strikes, and number 4 makes it 4-1. What a shot here from the senior with his hands free. Golubowski just did not have much time to react. 4-1 here for the visitors. That gets pushed back. What a play. Another face-off win for Western Reserve, who have just been dominant today at the dot. They've only lost 1. Goals for Sandin, for Gellert, Harris, and Gugino. He's got the ball right now. Then he headed to Hobart. Turn to his left now, find the pass. And that gets thrown away. A mistake from Teddy Cockris. Spalding will take it back. Here with 5 minutes to go in the first. Golubowski. The goalie fires it across the field. Spalding will get it across. C.J. Craddock, the freshman, is the one to get it across midfield. And now the offensive subs will come on here for the Cavaliers. Gutierrez with it in his stick. He's got the only goal so far for Spalding. Here's Mullet. Off balance, the rip goes behind. It will be backed up by Gavin Carpenter. Carpenter now going to go to work. He's got 25 seconds. Carpenter stops it. GLE fires a pass to Moss. Moss with the spin move. He hit the post. And the loose ball is going to be scooped up by the Pioneers. William Harrington. One of these shorties, they call them dogs here at Western Reserve. He's a captain on this team. He's done a great job to get that ball across midfield. Harrington, the senior, headed to tough. So many guys in this game. If you're an upperclassman, chances are you're headed somewhere next year or the year after. Continue playing lacrosse. Gellert drives through. That pass gets deflected down. It's going to be a race for it. Spalding trying their best to scoop the ground ball, and they have. What a great effort play by Brady LaRochelle, Annapolis Jr. Just an incredible job to track that down, to use his stick to push it forward. And now Spalding's offense will set up. That ball gets knocked free. Spalding Lucky, though, to be there to scoop it up with Ryan Sullivan. Paying attention. That's to Colby Evans. Back in the hands of Ryan Sullivan. Sullivan behind, too high for Mullet, and out of play. And Western Reserve are going to take it back here yet again. High pass to get it clear. A nice job there by the Pioneers to get it across midfield. Against Spalding, they just have not had many opportunities going forward. They've only won one face-off today. That bounces up there with Kobe Sandin. Teddy Kakris, far side of the field. Turns and fires it behind for Hunter Harris. Harris to the front, gets space, and scores again. His second of the game. And what a goal it is. Beats his defender with some confidence, creates some space, and buries it in the corner. And the bench letting him here. 2 goals for number 4, and the lead is 4 for Western Reserve Academy. Looking to make a statement here today. They just beat the brakes off St. Mary's. And another violation here on Spalding will give Western Reserve back the ball. This is Gellert into the middle. He's got it back on the near side. Gellert turns, finds a pass. Here's Shatterly, one of the 4 captains of this team. Nearly got it poked free. He's running over to his left. 50 seconds and change left to go. Here in the first quarter, it's been all Western Reserve so far. Here's the Shorty matchup. Really, really good switch there from Hines to come over. Force the pass. 30 seconds left to go in the quarter. Cutting inside, and a goal! But it gets waved off again. Second goal waved off for the Pioneers. That was lightning that fell in the goal mouth. But now it gets thrown away. Just got kept in. Man, what a play by Blair, who does it all. One of the captains on this team, the Shorty. Very important possession here for Spalding. Can they score before the buzzer? Mullet passes to the middle for Moss. It got knocked away. And what a first quarter for Western Reserve as they come off their bench fired up.
At the end of the first quarter, the score is Western Reserve Academy 5, Archbishop Spalding.
Right. We will be back for the second quarter.
As always, we want to take this time.
And we welcome you back here to Severn. What a first quarter for Dylan Sheridan's team. They lead it 5-1. Everything has been going their way, especially at the dot. They've just been so dominant. They've had control of the possession battle big time. For the Cavaliers, 1 goal. It came off of a rebound. Zach Gutierrez scooped it up, dumped it home. Not out of it. Still plenty of time left to go in this ball game, but if things don't start to turn around at the dot, we could see a very similar story for Spalding, as we did on Saturday when St. Anne's Belfield was able to win 16 of 25 faceoffs and pull off a big-time upset. Spalding fell from number 7 all the way down to number 16 in the national poll. St. Anne's Belfield, they were not ranked before that huge win. For Western Reserve, they moved up slightly from 15 to 13, and with another road win here in the MIAA, this would be certainly a big boost. They can keep things going as is. And thank you so much for tuning in here today on this St. Patrick's Day. The guys in green fittingly dominant so far in this one. We'll go to the dot again. Coleman McNamara is in there, and he is going to win this. Oh, no, he missed the ground ball. Turns around, though. Keeps his cool and scoops it up. Beats Brody Wills there. And again, it's just been incredible to watch this group for the Pioneers winning these faceoffs. It's a team effort, Dylan Sheridan told me yesterday. He loves the guys in the wing, but he's especially confident in the group he has doing these faceoffs. 3 of them D1 bound, and that shot is just going to go wide. Here's the pass behind the goal. As Western Reserve working on things, slowing down this pace. Oh, a big hit! And the shot gets saved. My goodness, Hunter Harris with a collision there with the Spalding defender. You could hear the helmets from all the way up here in the booth. What a collision. That was Braylon Jones. Now that shot will go behind. It gets backed up by Western Reserve Academy. Hunter Harris ready to take this back in. 10:48 left to go here in the first half. This goes over to the far side. Now down low. It's Holden Satterley. It's over to the near side for Hunter Harris. 35 seconds here on the shot clock. This is Devin Satterley. Harris over to the near side. Now Harris has it again. Oh, what a fake. And the step down shot, another goal for Bladden. Had one taken away. That one's going to stand. And what a great move to get free. The patience gave him all this real estate in the world. All the space you could ask for. Stepped into the shot with a lot of power. Drove it into the goal. Beating Golubowski. And everything is going the Pioneers' way right now. Another face-off win for the Pioneers. Oh, actually kicked forward. Now kicked away by Spalding's defense, and it's going to be a ton of space for Bladden to scoop it up. Western Reserve have lost one face-off in this game. And for Spalding, there's no doubting the talent they have offensively. Their offense just hasn't had the ball. Western Reserve Academy, they've done a great job of controlling it, have not had many giveaways. Their possession's almost always ending in a good look. Pass to Harris, who just misses wide. It will be backed up by Cockris and stay with Western Reserve. A timeout is going to be called by Spalding to try to talk things over. What a start for Western Reserve Academy. They're up 6-1. I just cannot believe what I'm seeing from these guys from Ohio, the way that they've been able to fight here today to win these ground balls in the middle of this field. They have all the offense you could ask for, especially when the offense has the ball for 90% of the game. That's what it's felt like. And it's just been incredible to watch. For Spalding, it's a great chance here to have some conversations, try to figure out some way to stop this. But so far, some way. There just has not been an answer for Spalding. Western Reserve back on the field first. They don't have too much to discuss. They don't have much that they need to change right now. It's not a surprise. So Western Reserve Academy will have it here. Starting in the corner, they've got half the shot clock left for Bladden. Bladden starting off here with the shorty. Bladden tried to muscle his way towards the goal. He's going to find a pass here for Cockris. Cockris fakes the pass down. Works his way behind GLE, steps back in front. He's got a shorty on him. High pass, nice catch across the field by Sandin. Sandin, what a pass, and the behind the back goes. Oh my goodness, Holden Satterley at the doorstep, and that's just beautiful lacrosse out of the timeout for the visitors. With just 5 seconds on the shot clock, a perfect pass down low, and how about that for a finish by the junior attackman Holden Satterley. He's going to be watching that one on repeat all week long. My, oh my. Western Reserve Academy dominant here in Severn, and finally a much-needed face-off win for Spalding. They are smart to slow things down and just try to get their offense going. We know they've got the talent. They just haven't had the ball. This is Brody Moss. He's got 9 goals this year. Hasn't taken a shot today. Gutierrez over to Schwab. Also got 9 goals. Gives it to Mullet, who's got 7 assists. This is a really talented group. So much pressure on them now every time they have it to cash in. This is Moss on the near side. Moss to the middle. Got it knocked free. And what a defensive play. Van Buskirk got his stick in. He's got it now moving forward. But now it gets poked free by Spalding. But that's going to be a flag on Sawyer Grant. Knocked the ball free. Actually, they might call this on Blake Morris, the midfielder who was there as well. Oh, no, it's not going to be on the check at all. It's an offsides on Gutierrez, who takes the knee. So that undoes a clean check by Grant. It would have been Spalding with the transition opportunity, and now they're going to have to kill a penalty. Smugi up top. Gugino steps away, passes it back. Bogey pressure coming there from Grant. Gives it down low. Gino fakes the pass again. Across, the penalty is over. So much cutting, so much movement in this Pioneer offense. It's incredible to watch them operate. This is Bladden. Got poked free, but it goes right to Harris. And Hunter Harris fires it over the goal. 16 seconds left to go here on the shot clock. Shatterly to the front. Bladden with now 10 seconds. It's counting down. Now 5 into the middle. The bouncer goes over. That was sanded. And could that be a juice stop for Spalding? Again, it feels like whenever Spalding has the ball, they have to make the most of it. High pass for Moss. That was dangerous. He caught it. Now he's going to pass into the middle. It gets knocked free. And spinning in circles is Magruder. Gets it back to his goalie eventually. Just 2 risky passes. First one worked out for Spalding. They couldn't get the second one to go. Now, this is a great ride for the Cavaliers, but a penalty's going to wipe away the failed clear. Spalding did everything right for 19 seconds, then a late check is going to give Western Reserve Academy back the ball. Man up. And Spalding just has not been able to execute the little things today. That's going to be 2 penalties here on Spalding.
Procedure and a slash are the penalties.
Carson Blair and Gavin Carpenter, or excuse me, it's going to be Brody Moss and Gavin Carpenter, who are both going to serve penalties here. It's going to be a 6-on-4 for the Pioneers, the last thing Spalding needs right now. No, I was right originally. Should have trusted my gut. It's Blair and Carpenter. 30 seconds for Blair. A full minute on Carpenter. And now Western Reserve Academy has a golden opportunity to make this 8-1. Laying down low, into the middle, and that is just so simple. Western Reserve making it look easy right now. That's Satterley with the goal at the doorstep, his first of the day. And it's 8-1. And when you're down 2 men, there's just going to be men open. Western Reserve Academy did a great job there. It took them just 12 seconds to dissect the defense of Spalding. To the dot we go again. That ball rolls over on the far side, goes out of play, and Western Reserve Academy get the whistle and the point for the ref. It's going to be another possession here for the Pioneers. New rankings came out today. Yesterday, Spalding were a top 10 team. Now they're losing by 7, a day after being number 7. Who could have seen this coming? Got to give a ton of credit to Dylan Sheridan and the squad he has brought over from Ohio. Really announcing their presence to the rest of the country. Oh, what a move. He just fired it high, though. Feels like everybody on this Pioneer team ready to shoot. Why wouldn't they be? They've had almost all of the ball. Hunter Harris trying to back down his man. Whistle's going to come, I think, problem here with the shot clock. So the shot clock is I think it should be at 57, and that gets corrected. With 4:27 left to go here in the first half. Hunter Harris get us back underway. Harris to the front, the pass into the middle, got knocked away. And Sawyer Grant just rolls it across midfield. But it gets kicked forward. What an excellent job by Massey Schoen. And the Pioneers doing the little things better than Spalding right now. High pass over to the far side. A perfect pass from the goalie to get that clear. Western Reserve Academy setting things up here on offense that will go behind. Gladden into the middle. Gets taken away. Good job by Braylon Jones to get his stick up. Jones cuts it back, fires a pass into the middle. Plenty of space for Reinecker. And again, for Spalding, I think when you do have the ball, got to try to slow things down and give your defense a break. Gutierrez over to Schwab. Behind it goes for Mullet. Mullet with the spin. Here's another off-balance shot, and what a save. Markowitz hasn't had to do much, but when he's been called upon, he has been outstanding. That is a brilliant save on a top player in Mullet. But a giveaway here for Western Reserve as they were trying to clear it. Now Spalding will get it across with no trouble. It gets the Spalding bench fired up. And again, now for Spalding, you're facing a really well-rested Western Reserve Academy defense. They just haven't been out there too much today. So much harder to break them down, and another unforced error. It's a bad pass behind for Mullet, who couldn't corral it. And Spalding just looks out of sorts. Sandin will walk it across. Go into the middle. Fire it over to the far side for Hunter Harris. And it's just so incredible to me how spread out this scoring has been for Western Reserve Academy. There hasn't been one guy taking over. There's been so many players having their moments. The guys in green uniforms today. Desperate checking for Vincent Berger, the LSM, and a whistle's going to go. A timeout will be taken.
Timeout.
And Western Reserve Academy up by 7. They've still got a minute 3 left to go here in the first half. They've got a real chance here to make it 9-1. And for Spalding right now, what is the discussion? We just haven't seen an offense like theirs be shut down this season. Still scored 8 times against St. Anne's Belfield, but the story then was really the story so far here today. Have not been able to get possessions. Haven't been able to get that star-studded offense the ball. And again, when I talked to Dylan Sheridan yesterday, the coach for Western Reserve Academy, I asked him, who are the guys you really want to lean on offense? He said, we don't have a guy. We have 6 guys out there that we trust, and that's been on full display today. So unselfish. Everybody's ready to pass the ball. Everybody's ready to shoot it when they have a good look. It's just been so efficient. The confidence has been incredible to watch, and for Western Reserve Academy, I don't think there's been much to critique. I mean, what can you say that they have not done well today? From the start of this game on, they have asserted dominance against this really, really good Spalding team. That's a nice cut there by Kakris, who takes it behind the goal. Pioneers passing it around. Hunter Harris with some shake. Fires it over to the far side, and that shot's going to go high. It will be backed up by Teddy Kakris with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Spalding would love a goal here before the half if they can get a stop. Western Reserve Academy is going to make that as hard as they possibly can by just dumping it. Spalding's going to have 25 seconds, and Western Reserve Academy is already subbed. Smart discipline that play there by the Pioneers. And now an offsides on Spalding is going to give the Pioneers one last crack at it here before the half is over. See how aggressive they are. There's a shot from Harris, and he scores from distance. What a rip. And Hunter Harris has a first half hat trick. 9-1 lead for the Pioneers. And this is from way downtown. What a half from Western Reserve Academy. Clean face-off win. One last shot here at the buzzer, nearly went 2. That's nearly a perfect half for the Pioneers. They lead it 9-1 as these two teams will head to discuss. Don't go anywhere. You're watching high school lacrosse here on Hype Time Sports.
Become what you believe. Matthew 9:29. Another sunrise at Spalding. Another student thinking about their future. Another athlete making a crowd cheer. Another artist finding their voice. Dreamers having their first dream. Another sunrise for you. You who choose boldness, faith, and selflessness. Finding your community and forging your future. Making the choices that will carry you as you decide who you will become. The star of the show. A world changer. A leader. Become you, whoever you choose to be.
There's a certain type of warm, welcoming environment. That's not only what I felt as a student, but as a Spalding alumni.
That is what the community feels like. Feels like home.
When I first went here in 1966, there was a home ec lab, and now there is a robotics lab.
It's obviously changed so much, but it's still the same.
I carry with me the confidence that was built right here at Spalding.
Look at the people that have graduated from Spalding, and they're well-rounded. They're strong-willed people, and they want to change the world in their chosen professions. I can see through my children, and I'm now hoping my grandchildren's eyes. We're all part of something special.
A legacy.
When I was looking for a school, I was looking for a place that would take me seriously.
Somewhere that felt alive.
Spalding taught me to be a part of something bigger than myself.
I'm very excited about my future. I've been inspired. I've been pushed. I was allowed to find my voice and thrive.
When I think back to my time here, I felt prepared for life. The education, the experience.
If I had to do it all over again,
I would not change a thing.
And I want that same feeling for my kids.
Become what you believe. Matthew 9:29. Another sunrise at Spalding. Another student thinking about their future. Another athlete making a crowd cheer. Another artist finding their voice. Dreamers having their first dream. Another sunrise for you. You who choose boldness, faith, and selflessness, finding your community and forging your future, making the choices that will carry you as you decide who you will become. The star of the show, a world changer, a leader. Become you, whoever you choose to be.
There's a certain type of warm, welcoming environment. That's not only what I felt as a student, but as a Spalding alumni.
That is what the community feels like. Feels like home.
When I first went here in 1966, there was a home ec lab, and now there is a robotics lab.
It's obviously changed so much, but it's still the same.
I carry with me the confidence that was built right here at Spalding.
Look at the people that have graduated from Spalding, and they're well-rounded. It's strong-willed people, and they want to change the world in their chosen professions. I can see through my children, and I'm now hoping my grandchildren's eyes. We're all part of something special.
A legacy.
When I was looking for a school, I was looking for a place that would take me seriously.
Somewhere that felt alive.
Spalding taught me to be a part of something bigger than myself.
I'm very excited about my future. I've been inspired. I've been pushed. I was allowed to find my voice and thrive.
When I think back to my time here, I felt prepared for life. The education, the experience.
If I had to do it all over again,
I would not change a thing.
And I want that same feeling for my kids.
And we welcome you back here to Severn, Maryland. And this is the story of this game so far, right there, right at the dot. Gentry Curtis wearing number 12 in green here on St. Patrick's Day, one of 3 D1-bound Pioneer face-off guys. They have lost just one today. Big reason why they're up 9-1 here as we begin the second half. Real battle here for this ball. And once again, Western Reserve, well, it looked like they were going to come away with it, but this ball is still free. What a battle here to start the second half. And it goes out of play, and Spalding will get that face-off win that they desperately needed coming out of the locker room. It took 17 seconds and a ball out of play. A goalie switch here for Spalding. It's going to be Colin Riley in the cage here for the second half. Push there on the ride by Hunter Harris, and the ball is loose. And Spalding couldn't get it over in time. They were 1 second late. So Western Reserve will have the first possession of the game, and that is just too easy. Holden Satterley wide open on the near side after Spalding thought that they had that ball cleared. And it's 10-1. Second goal of the game for Satterley. And we will go to the middle here yet again. Coleman McNamara, the second faceoff man for Western Reserve. He's headed to Towson. And it's going to be another win here for the Pioneers. Pass over to the far side, and another goal. And this time it is Kellen Bladen, his second goal. He is a junior headed to Penn State. 2 goals in a minute, 3 seconds into this second half. And now here comes the third faceoff guy for Western Reserve. It's another D1 bound guy. This is Hunter Manning, who's headed to Bucknell. And Manning flips it up into the air. It's another win. That's Jackson Krause, the sophomore, who scoops it up. And again, when I was talking to Dylan Sheridan yesterday, he was telling me how impressed he is to have a face-off group like this and how important it is to just bring guys in off the bench that are, you know, just so good. There's no drop-off. And he said his fourth face-off man, Blaze Wakefield, who's just a freshman, is good enough to get reps on this team. Just 35 seconds here on the shot clock for Western Reserve Academy. Here's a spin for Satterley. Fires it over to the far side. This is Hunter Harris, Cincinnati, Ohio native. That pass got deflected down. Ten seconds here on the shot clock. Blennon nearly split the double, lost the ball. It gets scooped up by Braylon Jones. Jones eats a check, brings it across midfield. And again, Spalding with big-time talent on offense, including number 4 in white, Brady Mullet. Top 20 player in the senior class, headed to Maryland. Again, we just haven't seen this offense have much of the ball today. We know the talent's there. It's hard when they don't have many chances. This is Schwab. Cavaliers chasing 10. Can they start a big run? Schwab, a bouncer, what a save. Narkowitz has now made 2 really, really impressive low saves on the top 2 guys on this Spalding offense, on Schwab and Mullet. And now a fake. Narkowitz, a junior, he's committed to Richmond, one of the 2 best teams in the country. And if you thought Western Reserve didn't have enough, it's just incredible to watch. Gino happy to hold it here. Cut into the middle, fire a pass over to the far side. Cockers has the shorty on him. Dipping down low behind the goal. 20 seconds here on the shot clock. Harris has a hat trick here today. He's going to step away. That pass goes into the middle, and it is intercepted by Riley, who does a good job to get his stick into the passing lane. And now a drop there for La Rochelle. He'll scoop it up. Spalding has 7 seconds to get this across midfield, and they will with 2 seconds to spare. They'll get it up to Mullet. This is Blake Morris. Here's Mullet. Gavin Carpenter to the front. Back for Mullet. Near side here for Schwab. Schwab fires it. Gets bounced away. Doesn't matter, though. Violation on Spalding. And Sawyer Grant just got turned around. That ball bounced right to Harris. Successful clear for the Pioneers. Six minutes left to go here in the third. Western Reserve in control. That's Gellert, had the ball knocked free. The takeaway there for Spalding. They have a long way to go to get that clear. What a great job on the ride by Satterley. But a timeout was called by Spalding before the ball was knocked out of play. So Spalding are still going to have possession, but they trail this game 11-1. Just a shocking development here in Severn. After Spalding started the season 2-0, looked so impressive. Cooper Johnson, the Flagler-bound face-off man. Senior, he won 9 of 12 in the opening game for Spalding. We have not seen him since. And since his absence, Spalding just has struggled at the dot. Won 9 of 25 on Saturday, and so far here today, they've really had to fight for every win that they've gotten. And part of that is because they're facing a team that has 3 D1 bound face-off guys, which is just an embarrassment of riches for Dylan Sheridan and his team. But it really has been wild to watch. A team with as much talent as Spalding be able to get it done. They're going to have... Oh no, they're going to say the timeout. They did not get it in time, so while Riley was backed up at the end line, couldn't call it before he lost possession. So Western Reserve Academy will have it here, up by 10. Here's Harris from the near side. Somehow was able to hold on to his stick and the ball. Nearly got poked free by Sawyer Grant. There's a pass to the back post. Oh, what a move! The ball did not go. Somehow it got kept out by Colin Riley. I'm not sure how. Spalding will take that. Would have been the third goal of the day for Holden Satterley, who has the goal of the game. Ridiculous behind the back shot. On a feed from Kobe Sandin. Gutierrez has the lone Spalding goal, the lone Spalding point today. Pass it over to Moss. Moss with the spin. Gutierrez on the far side. Works his way behind the goal. This is Carpenter with speed. It's a hard check. 25 seconds here on the shot clock for Spalding. Carpenter, nice move. Cuts towards the goal, but could not beat Markowitz, who's just been insanely good today. Third incredible save. The only goal he's given up today was off of a rebound. Has not been beaten straight up. Here's Sandin over to the far side. Running off the bench is Cockris. He's got the advantage there on the sub, but Had to pass it away. .30 on the shot clock here for the Pioneers. Chris over on the far side. Now he's going to take it behind GLE. Moves to the front. Now cuts it back. Cockris into the middle. Eats a spin. Shot it wide. Goes behind the goal. Spalding win the race with Sawyer Grant. Poor pass on the clear, taken away. It gets knocked loose, and that is a nice ground ball for Adam Schwab. And it's just so hard for Spalding's offense to really get into a rhythm when they have just not had much of the ball. They're at their best when they're getting it over and over again. They can go on these big runs. That's Moss driving through. Another great save by Narkowitz. This goes into the middle here for Kraus. Kraus loads it up. Shoots it wide. Western Reserve Academy are content to shorten this game. Harris cuts. Opted not to shoot it. Got himself in front of the goal, but he was facing the other direction. That ball gets knocked free, but it got kicked away. Race for the ball out of play. It's going to go Spalding's direction. 1:08 left to go here in the third. Pass goes all the way across the field. La Rochelle. This is the goalie Riley. Looking for a pass. He's going to loop it over to the near side for La Rochelle. And he will take it across himself. Here's Adam Schwab. Got backed up towards the midfield line. Now he's going to move forward. This is Mullet. Mullet racing over to the far side. Cuts around. And it just isn't going for Spalding right now. Marty Hipple. He's down there for a second. This is Mullet on the pass from Grant. Mullet is behind to the front. That's Grant. It got knocked away. And that will end the third quarter. Western Reserve with 2 goals in the first minute, 3-0 after that. We will head to the fourth here on Hype Time Sports. Welcome you back here. Getting ready to start the fourth. Spalding 16th in the country. Western Reserve Academy number 13. And it's just been a sensational display from the team coming in from Ohio. take a 10-goal lead here into the fourth quarter. Spalding did have some really good looks there in the third, but the goalie, Cole Narkowitz, who didn't have to do too much for the first half, made some incredible stops, some from point-blank range against some really, really, really talented guys. Brody Moss, who's headed to Navy. Adam Schwab to Tampa. Brady Mullet, a top 20 player in his class, headed to Maryland. And none of them can figure out how to beat Narkowitz. But really the story in this game has been at the dot. There were 3 face-offs in that third quarter. All 3 of them were won by Western Reserve Academy by a different D1 bound face-off guy. It's just wild, the depth that Coach Dylan Sheridan has at that position. All eyes to the middle of the field again. This time it is Gentry Curtis in wearing green. He's going to Syracuse, and he's got a clean win there over Tyler Kelly. And that shot will go behind. Put in something there for Van Buskirk. Trying to turn around and shovel it in. Subs come on here for Western Reserve. Just been blown away by their confidence, their poise. Spalding did do a really, really good job defensively after that first minute and change of the third quarter. Can they put together a really solid 12 here? They cannot. Devin Shatterly has struck for a second time, and the senior will make it 12-2. How about Satterley here in the middle? Just gets free. And he's not going to miss from there. So to the middle we go again. This time Coleman McNamara headed to Towson. Will face off against Brody Wills, the sophomore for Spalding. And McNamara scoops it up. Goes behind the back there on the pass. Got poked free. Spalding will take it. But then it goes out of play. And Western Reserve will get it right back after Chernesky saw it fall out of his stick. Pass goes over the far side for Cockris. Here's Cockris on the shorty. He's going to turn back into the middle. Pass nearly got away there from Sandin. You know, with the pass into the middle, that pass has been working all day long, but that time it gets through everybody. Spalding will get it clear. Pass goes forward here to Mullet. This is Moss on the near side. Pass it behind. This is Mullet. Just over 9 minutes to go. Mullet goes to the front. He gets it back. Mullet with the spin. Moss steps, fires high. 9 minutes to go. Gavin Carpenter ready to bring this back in. Carpenter gets the screen and passes it over. Adam Schwab takes it behind the goal. Schwab fires it across, and it is intercepted. It's a new goalie in for Western Reserve. That's Luke Mills, who replaces Narkowitz. And here comes Western Reserve the other way. That shot goes wide. So for Narkowitz, he gave up 1 goal in 3 quarters against an offense full of D1 talent. So will be Spalding ball. Refs have decided. Spalding 10 seconds here to get this over, and it's going to be a loose ball. Riley, the goalie, is out of the goal. He's just going to have to toss this down the field for Moss. That's a great pass to get it clear. Hit Moss in stride, cutting across the field. As the clock continues to wind down. This is Gutierrez, who still has the only goal for Spalding. His way towards the goal, passes it back for Adam Schwab, the Odenton native. Here is Mullet. "30 seconds left on the shot clock. Mullet, pass deflected away. William Harrington, one of the captains for the Pioneers, did a good job to get his stick in the lane and knock it free. Ball goes out of play, and Spalding will reassess. Gavin Carpenter, 8 points for him this season. He's going to shimmy and spin to the front, but pass will be taken away by Massey Schoen. Schoen dancing around here. Western Reserve will get this clear. And now they will slow things down. Our next broadcast here on High Tide Sports will be on the 25th. Tabor Academy will come to town to face the Cavaliers. That shot will go. Another one for the Pioneers. And that is Mariuso. Dunks it home. The senior headed to Jacksonville. Just a simple overhead finish for Tano Mariuso to make it 13-1. And now another goalie change here for Spalding. The third goalie of this game for the Cavaliers is Michael Enzer. And on the faceoff, it will be another win for the Pioneers. That pass is rolling towards Enzer, who scoops up the ground ball. Clear will be made by La Rochelle. 5:20 left to go. Carpenter will spin. Shot clock is halfway gone. Schwab passes it behind here for Mullet. He's going to try to shake his defender free. He will bounce it wide. It will be backed up by Colby Evans. Here's Schwab. Goes to the front. He turns, and it's saved by Luke Mills. Got enough behind it, and Mills goes and gets the ground ball himself. What a great play by the goalie in green. 4:40 left to go in the ball game, and here come the Pioneers in transition. Van Buskirk was there to scoop it up, give it off to Tano Ariuso. Ariuso getting some of his first action in this game. He's already scored. He's D1 guy headed to Jacksonville. And again, that just goes to show the depth that the Pioneers have. That's going to be a push from behind. A flag on Spalding, and Western Reserve are going to be man up here again.
Penalty on Cavaliers.
Flag is going to be on
Push.
Aiden
30-second penalty.
Reinecker. He will take a knee. 32nd man up opportunity here for Western Reserve Academy. This is Harris. Passes it over to the far side. Harris with it again. Penalty is over. So Western Reserve couldn't cash in there on the man up, but they still have possession. They still have 15 seconds here. And a violation on the Pioneers will give Spalding back the ball. And they're going to get it clear. Cherneski got it across midfield over on the far side. Pass goes in front. Gets taken away by Luke Mills. A high pass, and here come the Pioneers yet again. A step down shot goes over. Will be backed up by Olsen. And a flag earlier on is going to give the Pioneers, who have not had a single penalty on them today, another man-up opportunity.
One-minute penalty, full time.
So 80 seconds on the shot clock, 2:32 left to go in this game. And Western Reserve, his first line guys still out there. So they're going to look for more. The pass is going to get away as Sawyer Grant, Navy-bound senior, is taking the knee. Hunter Harris will turn and pass. He'll have it back in his stick. There's a pass into the middle. The behind-the-back attempt gets knocked away. Another big hit. Harris nearly scooped it up, collided with a teammate. 20 seconds left. Sticks go flying, as do the flags. Spalding kills off one penalty and immediately gets another. Risk-free possession now for the Pioneers, and that shot is going to be saved by Enzer. It will be another man-up opportunity here for Western Reserve.
Timeout, Western Reserve Academy.
Timeout is going to be called here by the Pioneers as they're going to look to treat this like the best practice opportunity that you can get. You're up against a top 20 team. Get to face that defense here. You're not going to get any opportunities quite like this where you just can't replicate the competitiveness, the uncertainty of a game in practice, no matter how hard you try. And they're going to get a golden opportunity here to work on some things here on the offensive end. Like it's going to be the second line guys going out here for this man-up opportunity. Key reps for these guys. If somebody goes down later in the season, you want to know that you have guys you can kind of plug in these situations where you really need one. So this second man-up group will try to cash in as Brady La Rochelle takes the knee. This is Logan McDougall, who's headed to Marquette. And off to Jackson Krause, just a sophomore. With that knee on stick, we've seen him get some time in this one. Pass goes all the way across the field for William Harrington, who's gotten a lot of run today as a shorty. Now he gets some run here on the man up. Shorty's listed as dogs on the roster, as that shot is going to go out of play. Western Reserve will dump it. And Spalding will have 9 seconds to go. And in this ranked matchup, number 13 Pioneers have come to Severn, and what a statement they have made. They take down the number 16 Cavaliers 13-1 on their home soil. And this is the second game in a row that Western Reserve has beaten down on an MIAA opponent. They're going to get another shot at one. They'll play the Loyola Dons next. For Spalding, it doesn't get much easier. They have Bullis, they have Tabor Academy as well. That game on the 25th, you can watch it right here on High Time Sports. Until then, we thank you so much for tuning in here today. Once again, the final score, Western Reserve 13, Archbishop Spalding 1. For my producer, Paul Garza, I am Tyler Lochte, signing off here from Severn.